Greetings and salutations. We're back looking at episodes of the show Farscape, with 2 episodes in this case, Promises, and the episode Natural Election. Instead of Natural Selection. Get the episode Promises first. The passengers of Lalala finally reunite with Moya and Aeryn's son aboard. However, Aeryn is not alone. And the reason why she's not alone is because she had been helped by Scorpius, because apparently he ain't gone yet. One thing that this episode also does is there's those moments in the show in which John's in his head and he's talking to Harvey. In this one, it's kind of like I think it would be considered like a Pulp Fiction reference.
Good advice, John. So why hesitate? You know it has to be done.
Damn it, Harvey, guns are dangerous, man, and ain't no smoking in my head.
It'd be foolish to let him live.
I need to know what his plan is.
Same as always, survive. To steal what is in here. So why give him a chance?
In which they are both in suits, having the guns and all that. I kind of like that. I think that was a bit fun. The crux of this episode is in that in the episode, Aeryn is very sick, so she had, Scorpius had put her in a suit sort of like his. To keep her very well maintained, and what ends up happening is her what would be the word? She starts to go a bit crazy. There's a moment in which she is suddenly talking like she's Scorpius and all that, but it's in a way just say all in John's head a little bit, in that she's there as Harvey, but and all that, but at the same time, it's Scorpius taking over, and I thought this episode was pretty good. I thought it was fairly enjoyable. I think that also happens is in that, John discovers that that Aeryn is pregnant, and eventually it leads to another in which he is trying to say, wait, what? Is me the other baby? Am I the other baby? Is the clone version of me the father of this child? And all that. And eventually, John feels very frustrated because she had not told him that she is pregnant. But the way it works in the universe is slightly different. And I think in the prosthetic effects, especially for the one of the antagonists of the episode, I think it looks really good.
That's not enough. Hit her again.
One dose is more than sufficient. She should soon recover enough to speak.
His head's elongated and he has his eyeballs up here and he's got little goggles. It's kind of fun. And one thing that also becomes a bit of a story is in that Scorpius basically is stuck on the ship, but eventually, I think he's going to be part of the crew. And what happened in the episode Natural Election. So Moya's encounter with a deadly space plant plans to engulf her with more secrets about Aeryn's pregnancy service. What that means is, at one point in the episode, John discovered Felix, wait, I'm not the father, and my clone's not the father? What is going on here? And that, she might be pregnant from a man she met before John and everything as well. And one thing that's happening is, they're trying to get rid of this, plant or fungus that is on the ship. And that part of it makes Pilot go a bit crazy, like he starts spitting out stuff that is like hay, and it's coming out of his mouth and all that. It's it's disgusting, but at the same time, the effect they use on the puppets, it looks really good for what they did. And yeah, I'm gonna say this: I enjoyed this fairly well. The dramatic elements of it good. The effects are still really good. And that like one thing that is also going on in that Rigel, he takes over as captain for a little bit, but like there's a moment in which like Rigel's having to stop the blades on the ship from this killing Aeryn and Shauna. But he's able to save the day. But eventually, everyone on the ship says, like, say, we need a new captain. So they elect Dargo. So yeah, I thought both of these episodes were fairly well done. Thought they were very entertaining. But as for how I feel about it, like, what's your thoughts on this one? See you next time.